What if one of the most powerful commanders of the Ottoman Empire wasn't even born Muslim? What if the man who helped shape history started on the opposite side? This is the story of Evrenos Bey, a warrior wrapped in mystery, transformation, and legacy. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're uncovering the story of one of the most fascinating and mysterious figures in early Ottoman history, Evrenos Bey. If you've watched historical series or explored Ottoman conquests, chances are you've come across characters inspired by him. But who was Evrenos Bey in real life? Let's dive in. The story begins in the early days of the Ottoman state, when it was still a small frontier principality, slowly expanding into a powerful empire. This was a time of constant warfare, shifting alliances, and rising military leaders whose lives were defined by conquest. Among them stood a remarkable figure, Evrenos Bey. Now here's where things get interesting. His origins are still debated. Historians don't fully agree where he came from or what his background was. Some European historians suggest that Evrenos may have originally been Greek or Byzantine, possibly even a Christian noble or military commander who later converted to Islam. Others believe he had Turkic roots, perhaps linked to frontier warriors or mercenaries operating between Anatolia and the Balkans. There are even theories connecting him to Catalan mercenaries or Kipchak Turks. So what does this tell us? The world he lived in was incredibly diverse. Cultures mixed, loyalties shifted, and identities were often shaped by survival and opportunity. Regardless of his origins, one fact remains clear. Evrenos Bey embraced Islam and became one of the most capable commanders of the Ottoman army. He wasn't just a soldier, he was a strategist, a leader, and a key figure in expanding Ottoman power into Europe. One of the most important moments came around 1354 when an earthquake weakened Byzantine defenses in Gallipoli. The Ottomans seized this opportunity to establish their first foothold in Europe, and Evrenos was among the commanders leading this expansion. From there, he played a major role in campaigns across Thrace and the Balkans, helping the Ottomans secure their position in what would become known as Rumelia. He fought alongside Suleiman Pasha and continued to rise in importance after Suleiman's death. Over time, Evrenos Bey became one of the most influential frontier commanders of his era. He is also believed to have taken part in major battles that shaped history. These include the Battle of Kosovo and the Battle of Nicopolis in 1396, a decisive clash where Ottoman forces defeated a large European crusader army. These victories weren't just military successes, they marked the consolidation of Ottoman power in the Balkans. But his journey wasn't without challenges. In 1402, the Ottomans suffered a devastating defeat at the Battle of Ankara against Timur. The empire entered a period of internal conflict and uncertainty. At this critical moment, leaders like Evrenos Bey played a crucial role. He remained loyal and helped maintain stability in the Balkan regions, preventing the complete collapse of Ottoman authority. Now, let's talk about the man himself. Ottoman sources describe Evrenos as tall, striking, and exceptionally brave. He carried the title of Ghazi, a term used for warriors fighting on the frontier. And here's something remarkable. Some accounts claim he lived for over 100 years, possibly even reaching 120. While this may be exaggerated, it highlights the legendary status he achieved over time. He passed away around 1417 in what is now modern-day Greece. But his legacy didn't end there. Evrenos Bey wasn't just a conqueror, he was also a builder. He established charitable foundations, supported the construction of mosques, inns, and public buildings, and contributed to the social and economic development of the regions he governed.
His descendants continued his legacy, serving in military and administrative roles for generations. So, in the end, who was Evrenos Bey? He was more than just a commander. He was a bridge between cultures, between continents, and between eras of chaos and empire. His life reflects the rise of the Ottoman Empire itself, complex, powerful, and full of transformation. And perhaps that's why his story continues to captivate us today.